What's going on, guys? Saber94 back with another TCG match with our Groudon Boss Killers deck. Groudon with Claydol, Gen 3 ground Pokemon, combining forces for some good results, hopefully. Damn, my throat is kind of fucked up. Anyway, so this dude flips the coin. Mewtwo, Charizard, and then Pikachu, popular Pokemon from Kanto. And it's gonna go Force first. That's too bad. As I've explained in other times that I've used this deck, even during the Pokemon TCG Online days, I think I did mention this, but I was using Claydol when Silver Tempest came out with different cards. But this is sort of a deck because we don't run supporters. You get all of the benefit when you play first, and zero benefits when you go second. Like it's always kind of depending on what you see in most decks. Most people do try and play first, and they sort of build their deck for that. But it sort of depends sometimes. Sometimes it works out for you to just play second. I usually do play second with other decks, but a deck like this is definitely you always play first. You get all of the benefits and zero drawbacks, as we don't run supporters. Now, this guy is using the Roaring Moon deck, this new sort of Ancient Salamence variant. It looks okay, but I mean, the original Salamence is a million times cooler, of course. Do you guys want me to use it as well? I think it's just popular. People want to try and make it work, or maybe it's just because Live sort of gives you a free copy of the cards. I don't have a clue. I think it's an okay card, but it does have issues. It does have weaknesses. And I don't know, dare I say, I'll show a better version than a lot of the decks that I've seen played against me. Don't want to be too cocky, but I think I can make a deck that's solid with it. But we'll see. Alright, so I get the level ball. We're going to get the Bidoof. I don't have the worst start in the world, but it is a bit dangerous. I'm going to get rid of the Path to the Peak, actually, because it's a fully useless card in this matchup. He already used the Squawkabilly. I guess I'm going to shut down the Mew, but it's pointless. I'm not going to be playing Stadiums in this match, and I suggest if you're in a position with me like this... Oh, man, fuck! What the fuck is this? This is just my luck. This could have been a good opening turn if I just didn't draw all of the brick cards together. So all of the damn Claydols are worthless, and they're also burning space in my deck, my hand. I won't be able to draw shit with a barrel. Couldn't get any basic Pokemon down, not my attacker, not Baltoys, so we're pretty much fucked, I want to say, already. He went for Judge. It's not really a great help. I mean, I get some different stuff. I still got a Claydol. But the important thing is that we didn't get our Pokemon down, our basic Pokemon down that we gotta get. So this fucks me up so much. Damn it. We couldn't have asked for a worse start. But what was I gonna say was, if you're in a position when you play against this deck and you're using regular Pokemon like Groudon and shit, Pokemon that just, you know, he needs to do the bonus damage, just anything that he needs to do the bonus damage to get the kills. So they have to get rid of their stadiums. They gotta play their own stadiums and get rid of them, and then eventually they're gonna run out if you don't play your own stadiums down. He actually opted in this case not to get the one-hit KO. I don't know if he just showed me a little bit of mercy or he didn't want to get rid of it yet, but he kept it around, maybe understanding that maybe I need to be a little bit conservative with my stadiums. If this guy, he saw me discard the Path to the Peak immediately, so he knows if this guy ain't going to be playing stadiums, I got to be a bit careful. So this bought us a little bit of time, but that's really one of this deck's weaknesses. If Salamence doesn't discard a stadium, he only does 100 for 3, which is useless. And the other attack that always one-hit KO something, they can't just use that, you know, for fun. They gotta just time it right, because it almost guarantees the Salamence dies next turn. It's just gonna screw itself over. And especially in this case, I just have regular Pokemon, no EXs. So using that attack just to get one prize, and then he gets killed pretty much himself, it's not good. So this would be a good matchup if I just didn't brick so fucking much. This could have been a good matchup. I pretty much got the worst start possible, and then when you get a shit start like that, it could get shittier and shittier if you don't resolve it. I mean, it's just gonna be more awkward. I got the Baltoys down, but you know, I'm gonna have to promote something unwanted now. I guess I can use Barrel to do some shit, to draw some stuff. Let's see, so get the Claydols out, at least. And Gutsy Pickaxe, I see the switch. This is pretty much, I didn't want to see this now if I don't have an active attacker. So I'm actually going to go for the Pokestop. And we discarded the Groudon and a Bidoof. One good card, and Bidoof, maybe I could live with that. So this is just fucking shit. I mean, I'm gonna have to just draw 2 cards here. Still didn't see anything. Just gonna give him another free turn. I'm gonna use the Super Rod and I guess get the Greninja, get the Groudon, and I guess I'll get an energy too if we're gonna put in the Greninja back. Pokemon Catcher. Well, there's no point in me doing that. I need to use the Ultra Ball to get something. Okay, so I'm going to discard an energy, and I'm going to discard the Catcher. And we're going to get... Let's get Groudon. Not Tinglu just yet. So I absolutely cannot let the Barrel die. So I'm probably going to use the switch. That's why I kept it, to just put the Baltoy in the active position. There's no way I can leave that there to die. So we're going to have to go for a switch. It's going to be another slow, unproductive turn. But at least I'm sort of getting my act together. I mean, he's going to be down to 4 prizes before I do shit. And this Salamence, thanks to the tool they got, I can't get the one-hit KO with Groudon. Thankfully, he's getting a little bit of bad luck from his Pokemon Go Stadium there. His card is kind of fucked up, but I guess because there's not a lot of stall shit yet in Standard, it hasn't been as bad as I thought it would have been initially. But in the right deck, it's just so nasty. You just grab 3 item cards for free. I suppose now that tools aren't considered item cards, it gets a little bit more balance. But yeah, I mean, in the future it could become a problematic stadium. But I mean, nobody gives a fuck about expanded now anyway. Alright, so I'm going to get the Manaphy with the level ball just to get rid of it. I'm not going to need that. And I will be able to make an attack this turn. The question is, what else do we need to do? I guess I'll get the Earthen Vessel, discard the Manaphy, get 2 energies, get that +1. Well, that's not really a +1, but it's deck thing at least. And I can use the Ultra Ball for this shit. So let's put a few energies with Claydol on my guys. Have not made any attack so far. We're gonna make our first attack. He already has a 2 prize lead. But my hope is that maybe, you know, because we do have that sort of advantage, this sort of Roaring Moon is a bad Pokemon against these regular decks, as I've explained. Maybe eventually I'll be able to turn it over. So 4 energies discarded, 240 damage. I decided not to use the Ultra Ball just yet, and just keep the energies in hand. So what he can do, of course, is just switch, and then, you know, I get no prizes. I get nothing on the Hurt Moon Pokemon. He's digging a lot. I mean, his deck is as thin as mine now. I mean, we just pretty much thinned our deck so much and didn't accomplish shit. Plus, I got rid of so many valuable cards. Gonna go for the switch card. Makes sense. But I mean, that other Salamence, it is pretty much useless now. There's no way he can ever promote it, unless he wants to commit prizes. So he does get rid of the stadium to kill the Groudon. It's a necessary thing. And this is where I can start getting some advantage. So we're going to use the Ultra Ball now. I'm going to I need to grab another attacker, of course. It would have been nice if I could have the third Claydol, since I do have the space, but we sort of got to see it from the prizes or something. I had to sacrifice at least one. So put energies on the Groudon, and Tinglu is going to put some serious pressure once again. It just means that Salamence, they can't use the other attack, and if he attacks with the other attack without a stadium, I don't even die. Now the Tinglu is going to be worthless, but I mean, it's better than nothing. At least it's hard for him too. Okay. And the thing is that he doesn't have anybody else powered up. 2 Salamences powered up, but not really doing much shit. He's going to go for the switch card again. Promote the other dude. You're still toast though. He plays another stadium. He has to do it to get the 1-hit KO. And he goes for it. Great. Because I don't want this to stick around. I'd rather the Groudon survives. So now what we're going to do is... damn, I pretty much ran out of attackers. Had to use the damn Super Rod just to recover 1 Groudon. Because we got rid of one with his own stadium and other bullshit. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do now is I'm gonna have to put energies on the Claydol. I mean, at least, I think the dudes are so hurt, I can kill them even with the Claydol. So, Magma Purge, just gonna discard 2, and we get our first 2 prizes finally. He just needs to get 2, so, I mean, even though he's in a fucked up position, if he can just make the attacks and without fail, he still wins. Because he just had such a big lead over me. I hope he is running out of gas though. I mean, he has so many cards in hand, but he's not really playing them turn after turn. He used up a bunch of the, you know, dark patches. Used up all of them. Damn. A lot of darkness energies are there. The supporter Professor Bitch got discarded. So 220, he discards the stadium once again. I mean, I'm gonna kill this dude with one of the Claydols. But then if he has a way to kill the Claydol, I just lose him. So let's promote the Greninja first, see if I can get another basic Pokemon. But no, there's nothing left in the deck but ball cards. So all of the other attackers are in the prizes. I mean, I only got 2. So no choice. We're going to put the energies on the Claydol. And I'll get the kill somehow. I mean, if he had the tool on it, I wouldn't even be able to do that. Such pitiful regular Pokemon. I mean, this thing doing 70 damage like it's the damn DP days or some shit, or let's say the black and white days. Let's just say that. But it's just very, very weak. I just barely get the KO because the thing was so hurt. But if he had the charm tool on it, I wasn't even going to get the job done. And I don't see any Groudons from the prizes. I just see the other Baltoy. So if he can kill my dude, I mean, he's going to win anyway. But, you know, the Claydol, I won't be able to just kill him in time. I just hope he ran out of gas. I mean, he has an energy on the Roaring Moon. That's it. He actually can't even kill this dude if he doesn't use the attack. But, I mean, he has to... If he can do it, he wins anyway, so he'll do it. But can you get energies? I mean, he's using the vessel and there's no energies left in the deck. He's almost decked out. I think this might be it. I just got lucky. So he scoops. He ran out of resources to make the attacks possible. So we got lucky. I mean, I did have a pretty fucked up shit start. So maybe it's even. But we got the game. Hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share the video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.